Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there was a young man named Jake, who had just gotten out of a tumultuous relationship with his ex-girlfriend, Mia. From the outside, Mia seemed like the perfect partner. She was charming, intelligent, and had an adventurous spirit. However, as their relationship progressed, Jake discovered a side of Mia that was anything but ordinary. Mia had a knack for turning the mundane into the extraordinary, but often her ideas bordered on the outrageous. One weekend, she decided they should go skydiving, even though Jake had a crippling fear of heights. She convinced him that it would be a life-changing experience. They jumped out of the plane, and while Mia floated gracefully through the air, Jake screamed, barely remembering to pull his parachute cord. After they landed safely, Mia thought it would be fun to throw a surprise party for Jake's birthday on a boat in the middle of the lake. She invited all their friends, but in her excitement, she forgot to rent the boat. Instead, she borrowed a small dinghy, which promptly capsized when they tried to board it, sending everyone into the chilly water. Laughing it off, Mia declared it the best birthday ever, while Jake shivered and wondered why he ever agreed to anything she suggested. As time went on, Mia's antics became more erratic. She once decided to paint their apartment a bright shade of neon green without telling Jake. When he came home from work, he was greeted by a dazzling, almost blinding, wall of color. "It's like living inside a highlighter," he exclaimed. But Mia simply replied, "Isn't it fabulous?" Eventually, the fun turned into chaos. One evening, after a particularly heated argument, Mia stormed out, only to return an hour later with a new pet, a goat named Sir Baa Lincoln. "He'll be our emotional support animal," she declared. But Jake was left wondering how he could possibly explain a goat to their landlord. After a series of misunderstandings and wild escapades, Jake realized that Mia's unpredictability was taking a toll on his peace of mind. He loved her adventurous spirit, but needed stability in his life. They had one last talk, and though it was heartbreaking, they decided to part ways. Mia took the breakup surprisingly well, insisting that it was all part of life's grand adventure. "Don't worry, Jake, I'll find another crazy thing to do," she said, with a mischievous glint in her eye. Months later, Jake found himself reminiscing about their time together. It was hard to forget the wild moments, the laughter, and even the goat. He realized that while Mia was a whirlwind of chaos, she taught him to embrace spontaneity and to live life to the fullest. As for Mia, she continued her adventures, posting her escapades on social media, captivating an audience that loved her unpredictability. Jake, now a bit more grounded, looked back at their time together with a smile, thankful for the lessons learned and the crazy love they once shared.